We're going to start off on the guitar. This is a guitar. It has 6 strings. It's kind of big. I have a daughter who's 5 years old, and she's learning how to play the guitar, and she has a little guitar that's just the right size for her. Because when you're learning how to play an instrument, you really want an instrument that's the right size for you. Otherwise, it'll be very hard to play it, and you'll get very frustrated. So this first song is kind of about how we're all different, but we all need some of the same things. Like we all need a place to live and food to eat, water to drink, and we need someplace safe to live. You might be big or you might be small, and I might be short or I might be tall. But that doesn't mean that a friendship can't begin. We might be different on the out, but we're the same on the in. You might like to wear shoes on your head, and I might like to wear a hat on my feet instead. But that doesn't mean that a friendship can't begin. We might be different on the out, but we're the same on the in. People of all colors like a rainbow. We all have different ways to say hello. But that doesn't mean that a friendship can't begin. We might be different on the out, but we're the same on the in. Might be different on the out, but we're the same on the in. Do you know what that means? Different on the out, but the same on the in? It means that even though we all might look different and have different color skin or wear different clothes or have different kinds of hair, that on the inside, we all have feelings. So we all need to be made to feel special, and we all need love. And those are some of the things that make us all the same, no matter what we look like. So last night I went outside with a telescope, and I looked up in the sky, and I saw a comet. There's a big comet going over the Earth right now, and a comet is like a big chunk of ice and rock that flies through space. And as it goes through space, little pieces of ice and rock fall off behind it, and they make a tail. And it looks almost like a star that has a glowing tail that goes off into space. So it made me think of this song that I wrote for the Emily Williston Library and their kids that are doing their reading program. So I thought I would play it for you. It goes like this. We fly around in spaceships, going from star to star, always very far away from our home. We sing a song about space, stars and planets too. We're a happy spaceship crew, traveling near and far. We like to chase the comets across the galaxy to places we've never seen, new friends to meet. Look, there's another planet. We'll land our ship on the ground, have a look around to see like. We'd like to fly the spaceships across the galaxy to places we've never seen, new friends to meet. So that's kind of a song about imagining that you're in a spaceship flying through space going to different planets, because there's a lot of different planets out there. We live on a small planet in a small solar system, but the universe is huge. There's a lot of different things out there. So this song is a song that you can play along with at home. It's all about using, we just sang a song about spaceships, which are really cool, but most people can't fly in a spaceship. So we're going to talk about planes, which have wings. You can hold your arms out to do the wings. We're going to talk about trains, which go choo-choo. And we're going to talk about buses that you drive with a big steering wheel like this, and maybe you honk the horn. All right? So when you hear those things come up, you can do it at home. We're going on a plane ride. Everybody get out your wings. We're going on a plane ride. Everybody get out your wings. We fly high, we fly low. We land safely on the ground below. We're going on a bus ride. Everybody drive that bus. We're going on a bus ride. Everybody drive that bus. Drive it fast. Drive it slow. That's better. Park it safely until tomorrow. Train ride. Everybody say choo 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 choo. We're going on a train ride. Everybody say choo choo. Choo choo loud. Choo choo quiet. You can do it. Come on and try it. All right, I hope that you were playing along at home. Just going to adjust my microphone a little bit here. You might hear some noises on your end. Thanks again for joining me for the Edwards Public Library Storytime. My name is Andy Goulet. I'm really happy to be here with you. We're going to do a few more songs on guitar, and then I'm going to pull out a couple different instruments, okay? And we still got a craft coming up. So we're going to do this song called In My Dreams. And this song is all about dreams that you might have at night. And sometimes you have really great dreams, or they're really fun, like maybe you're flying. And sometimes you might have scary dreams. And dreams are a really magical thing that our minds do, and they help us think about problems that we might have during the day, or things that we're maybe scared of or worried about. And at night, our brain has dreams, and it helps us work through some things that we might have feelings about when we're awake. So it's sort of all about that. And also just the fun and silly things that sometimes happen in dreams. In my dreams, I can do anything. In my dreams, I can do anything. I can fly over my house. I can talk to a tree when I'm asleep. That's when I see. In my dreams, I can do anything. In my dreams, I can do anything. I can hear a mountain sing, la 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 la. I can take a walk on Saturn's rings. Saturn is a very big planet with rings. I can swim in the sunny sea. When I'm asleep, that's when I see. In my dreams, I can do anything. 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 All right. So we're going to put away the guitar now. And I'm going to pull out an instrument that's a little bit new for me. It's called a banjo. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it has a body, just like the guitar, except this body is round, like a circle. It is a circle, like a pie. And believe it or not, it's actually like a drum. And then it's got a neck, a long skinny neck. And it's got 5 strings, as you can see from the tuning pegs at the top. But one of the strings starts right here, about halfway down the neck. So it's quite different than a guitar. So we're going to play a song. It's an old song called the Crawdad Song. And crawdad is another word for crayfish. I don't know if you've ever seen a crayfish before, but they look like little lobsters, and they live around here, and you can see them sometimes in little streams. And me and my daughter went for a hike the other day, and we saw some crayfish in a stream, and it made me think of this song. So it's a fun little song that you can sing to yourself as well, and it's a great song as a first song on a new instrument or something like that if you're learning how to play. So here we go. And I hope that I play it right, because like I said, the banjo is kind of new for me. So, all right, let's go. Get your starting note. You grab the... need that starting note. You grab line, I grab a pole, honey. You grab a line, I grab a pole, babe. You grab a line, I grab a pole. We all meet down at the Crawdad hole, honey, babe of mine. Wake up now, you slept too late, honey. Wake up now, you slept too late, babe. Wake up now, you slept too late. The Crawdad man went past your gate, honey, babe of mine. You grab a line, I grab a pole, honey. You grab a line, I grab a pole, babe. You grab a line, I grab a pole. We all meet down at the Crawdad hole, honey, babe of mine. Sell your crawdads 3 for a dime, honey. Sell your crawdads 3 for a dime, babe. Sell your crawdads 3 for a dime. Your crawdads aren't as good as mine, honey, babe, my own. Last chorus, everyone sing together. You grab a line, I grab a pole, honey. You grab a line, I grab a pole, babe. You grab a line, I grab a pole. We all meet down at the Crawdad hole, honey, babe of mine. All right. Whew, we got through it. That's a great instrument. I'm going to learn how to play more songs on it. And maybe the next time we get together, I'll have a new song for you. Now we're going to play this little tiny instrument. Whoop, there it is. The ukulele. It looks kind of like a guitar. It's got the same shape. It's not round like a banjo. It's got this nice shape to it. But it's got 4 strings, and obviously it's much smaller than a guitar. That's what it sounds like. So I'm going to move this microphone in because it's this very small instrument. So I need it up here like this. We'll kind of split the difference here. Now I've been teaching a songwriting workshop. We're really just hosting a songwriting workshop and with some of the kids over at the Emily Williston Library in Easthampton. And we're kind of just talking about how to write songs and where do ideas for songs come from. And one of the things that I thought about was that sometimes when people first learn how to write songs is they'll take a song that they know and they'll just put different words to it. And I was thinking about that, and there's actually 2 songs that I bet you know that use the exact same music. It means that you play the same thing on the instrument when you sing them. And so we're going to play those 2 songs right now. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone, and nothing more he shines upon, then you show your little light, shining way up in the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So that's Twinkle, Twinkle, and I bet you know that song, but did you also know that the ABC song uses the exact same music? Here, I'll show you. You play it a little bit differently. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Isn't that funny? The same music. So if you want to try writing a song, what you can do is take a song that you like and then maybe just write new words to it. That's a great way to start. So we're going to do our craft now. And it's this really cool craft called Chicken in a Cup. And it's a Noisemaker Craft. So I'll show you what you need. And you are going to need an adult for one part of this, but only for one part. All you need is a cup. A plastic cup or a paper cup like this size works really well, but you can use any cup that you can poke a hole in. You need your adult to poke a hole in the end right here, right in the bottom here, a little round hole. And they can use a needle or maybe a knitting needle or something like that, something to make just a small hole right there. You need a piece of yarn, about that long, doesn't have to be that long. And then you need a little piece of paper towel. What you do is you get your adult to poke a hole right in the bottom there, and then you take your yarn and you tie a knot in it. And I don't know if you know how to tie a knot yet, It's tough. It's a good thing to learn. I'll show you right now. You make a loop like this. Let's see. My yarn's a little twisty. You make a circle like this with the yarn, and then you cross this over and put the end through the hole so it's kind of twisted up. And then you pull both ends, yank, like that. And you might have to put 1 or 2 knots in it. If your hole is nice and small, you'll only need 1 or 2 knots like that, just to make sure it doesn't come through. And then you take your yarn, and the side that doesn't have the knot in it, you want to poke it through the hole, and you might need a pen or something like that to sort of poke it through, like this. Kind of poke it through the end, like that. See? The yarn's coming out the bottom right there. And then you pull it through, like that. See? Pull it right through. So then we've got this end that's going into the cup as we pull it. And this end, the white end, has the knots on it. So we pull it right through. There it goes. Whoop. And then it catches because it's got that knot. So, see that? So it catches just like that. And if it falls through like that, just put another knot. You can also put a piece of tape on the inside. Part of doing this craft is sort of problem solving a little bit. But it's a very simple craft, and you'll be able to do it for sure. And then when you have that, what you'll have is you'll have this cup that has some yarn hanging off the bottom. And then you take your paper towel and you get it wet. You don't need it soaking wet. It shouldn't be dripping, but you put a little bit of water on it so that it's nice and wet to the touch. You hold your cup up like this, and you take your paper towel and sort of grab the yarn with the paper towel. You see how I'm doing it? Kind of like that. And then you squeeze the yarn with the paper towel. It doesn't have to be too tight, just tight enough. And then pull. And it makes a sound. Some people think it sounds like a chicken. Some people think it sounds like a frog. I think it sounds sort of like a creaky door, like if you're opening a door. And the way this works, it's a really cool thing. You can make all kinds of different sounds with it, depending on how fast you pull it or how hard you pinch the yarn. What it does is that when you're pulling the yarn like this, it's making vibrations. That means that the yarn is shaking. And you can kind of feel it in your hands too. And then the vibrations, the movement, the shaking goes up the yarn and goes into the cup. And then because the cup is nice and round and empty, kind of like the body of an instrument, like a guitar, you can almost imagine that that's like the sound hole of the ukulele. See? They're both hollow. They both project sound. The vibrations come out of that hole, and you can hear them. You could use this to tell a story about a frog. I think it's really cool. So that's our craft for the day, and that's our story time. I hope you had a good time. Again, my name is Andy Goulet, and I want to thank Johanna and Barbara and the Edwards Public Library for having me. It's been great to be here. If you want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can go to my website, andygoulet.com. You can ask your parents or your guardian or your other adult to get in touch with me if you have any questions about instruments or music or anything like that. I would love to answer some questions. And I hope you all have a great day. Okay? Thanks. Bye.